Ladies and gentlemen, and to kickstart our media session, I'd like to invite to the rostrum, the Executive Director of the Singapore Institute of Management. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause, please, for Mr. Ronald Tan.
I would like to say a very warm welcome to all our distinguished guests, partners, friends from the media especially, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this festival, as stated there, is going to be held from the 3rd to the 5th of September. The venue is at the Marina Mandarin, Singapore. Here at home, the underlying aspirations of the Singapore government's bold initiative to build a smart nation will further up the ante. Now, just recently in his speech at the Smart Nation Founders Forum, PM Lee made a poignant remark, and I quote, "To make the smart nation succeed, but ultimately you need a culture of the spunk, the daring to dream, daring to fail, and daring to take on big challenges," unquote. That was from PM Lee. So here you are, those who are able to ride on this wave will be at the table, whereas those who do not shall be on the menu to be eaten up. This is just borrowing the words of the title from former DPM Professor Jayakumar's latest book title. So against this backdrop, the SMF was noted as a clarion call to executives, managers, business and corporate leaders on the need to have an agile mindset that is adaptable, responsive to the challenges that we can be expected to face. SI Professional Development's primary mission is really to help prepare business leaders, managers and entrepreneurs for the road ahead. So we take great pride in walking the talk, to be innovative, and to make that bold paradigm shift to launch this inaugural Singapore Management Festival.
Let's welcome to the front here, Mr. Patrick Tang.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I just want to say that I'm honored to be invited by SIM to be the principal partner and sponsor of the inaugural Singapore Management Festival 2015, whose theme, New Mindsets for a New World, is truly appropriate. In one recent newspaper article in Straits Times, I shared that today, Six Capital earns a fee-based income of about $25,000 US every hour. That's innovation at its infant stage, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, next we have Mr. Glenn Francis, President of Ideation H Asia.
And one of my biggest fans is Professor Michio. I mean, I've always watched his documentary, been fascinated by his thinking process, and he's so far in advance. I mean, when you hear him talk, I mean, he's just thinking about something that's beyond a lot of people, what people are thinking about. That led me to my whole intention of my whole interest of technology, and I started my career in technology, been in technology for many years. And like it or not, the future of the world is centered around technology. And if businesses know how to leverage technology, they will be able to innovate. It's going to be evident in every single industry. So last year, we had the wonderful opportunity to collaborate with SIM. And this was actually beginning with Professor Clayton Christensen's seminar, which I think we brought about 38 top executives to come for this event. It was a great testimonial for us as well, because our executives were very happy and delighted that they got this chance to experience the kind of thought leadership that came from Professor Clayton Christensen. And of course, this year, when we heard about the upcoming program, of course, for myself, when I saw Professor Michio, it was a no-brainer. Right? Straight away, I felt I've definitely got to come for this event. But selling this internally to the organization to be a strategic partner was an easy one, because for the organization as a whole, the association as a whole, many executives within that was very keen as well. I mean, they're all very keen to see what's coming up, what's new. There's no, I think I find no better word than to illustrate the theme that you found, which is a new mindset for a new world. It's a very brilliant theme, because you need a new mindset. And a new mindset starts with leaders, and then hopefully the leaders can then push this out to the various levels within the organization. Thank you very much.
I'd like to say hello to Professor Hewitt. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Professor Hewitt, a very good morning from Singapore, and how are you?
Hello to everyone. Good morning. I'm in the area of Salt Lake City in the state of Utah in the USA. It's 8:30 here on Sunday evening, And one of the reasons I'm here is actually to speak tomorrow morning to a global conference of human resource directors on exactly the same topic we'll be dealing with at the Singapore Management Festival in September. How do you develop leaders with a very different mindset for a very different world of competition? I look forward very, very much to the festival in September, and possibly the chance to meet some of you who might be there also personally. It's a great privilege to be a speaker at this. The topic is very important to me. I think it's critical to the way the world is going, and it represents the work I've been doing both academically and practically for over 20 years. But the point we're making is that the world is changing in very dynamic and very complex ways. Markets move quickly, and they take a direction that no one was forecasting. And so all of them were saying, you know, our big headache now is not just execution, it's direction. Is do we have the correct strategic compass or map or garment, if you want to call it, to help us chart our way through often what I would call competitive fog. It's not clear where the industry is actually going. One little warning before I hand over to you. You know, professors, I've been a professor a lot of my life in business schools, we tend to teach history well. I'm not sure we teach the future. We run cases and ask people what they would have done. Professors have a wonderful competence in what I call hindsight, who are great at looking back with 20/20 vision and appearing smart. What I'll be talking about in Singapore is how do you get hindsight in advance? Because decoding the way our markets are going and getting there first becomes the new future. So those are some of the themes that I'm going to be talking about. Lots of examples, lots of ideas, lots of challenges. It's much easier to change business processes than change executive mindsets. And that's the challenge we'll be addressing when I look forward to getting to Singapore in early September.
All right, thank you very much, Professor Hewitt. Ladies and gentlemen, have a round of applause, please. Professor Hewitt, enjoy yourself. Have a great evening back in Utah. We'll see you in Singapore soon.